Hey there, welcome back to my channel, and let's get right into it. Hopefully this is not a controversial subject like my last video. I'll have a link to that in the end card here. But I am going to answer a few emails that I got concerning this subject. I must have got 5 different emails. 3 of them were from parents, 2 of them were from students, and this video will serve to answer those emails. Generally the question was, does President Trump's recent decision, his executive order on DEI, affect me as a minority student applying to a federal service academy? And in my opinion, the answer to that question is no. No, President Trump's DEI policy does not affect you as a minority candidate, minority student, does not affect your chances of getting into a service academy. And I will point you to a video that I did several weeks ago. It says, does the recent district court decision affect you as a service academy candidate? And there's a picture of it right here. And there will be a link in the end and a link in the end card. And the reason that, in my opinion, that the DEI decision does not affect you as a service academy candidate is, number one, the DEI decision really is aimed at employees within the federal government who are specifically tasked with doing DEI work. Those offices have been eliminated. Those people have been put on leave, paid leave, and actually their email accounts have been canceled. So how does that affect you as a service academy candidate? Well, it doesn't. And I will point you to a district court decision, which will be discussed in that same video that came out last year in the end of 2024. And I will just read a short paragraph from that and another sentence so that you can see where I'm coming from. And this pertains to the United States Naval Academy, but pertains to all the federal service academies. The U.S. Naval Academy does not set any racial quotas or engage in racial balancing in its admission process. No candidate for admission is admitted based solely on his or her race. However, the Academy is distinct from a civilian university, and its admissions process is far more complex. It is governed by federal statutes, Department of Defense directives, and Department of Navy regulations. There is a nomination process which includes congressional nominations and service-connected nomination, among others. The Academy must graduate at least 65% of its students with science, technology, engineering, and mathematical degrees. There are certain points in the admissions process wherein the Academy may consider race or ethnicity among its many non-determinant factors in seeking greater diversity in the brigade of midshipmen. There are only 4 instances where race is considered. They relate generally to the Academy's decision to extend appointment offers among candidates who are already deemed qualified for admissions. And a sentence here is very telling in this whole decision. The Naval Academy has established a compelling national security interest in a diverse officer corps in the Navy and Marine Corps. Furthermore, that interest is indeed measurable, and the Academy's admission program is narrowly tailored to meet those interests. And that's from Judge Richard D. Bennett, United States District Court in Maryland. So just to try to wrap this up a little bit, put a bow on it, you are competing for slots in the Naval Academy, the Coast Guard Academy, Merchant Marine Academy, West Point Air Force Academy. Those academies can look at your race, your ethnicity as a determining factor, as a part of the whole person scoring method, evaluation method, whatever you want to call it, for you to be admitted to that academy. So how DEI affects you? It doesn't. Just do your best, and I said this in my last video on this, and I will point you, and I strongly suggest that you watch it, that you are competing against thousands of people. You must do your best. It doesn't matter what color you are, what ethnicity you are, whatever you are. You have to do your best. You have to do your best in your STEM classes. You have to do your best in athletics. You have to do your best in your CFA, your SATs, your ACTs. You have to be the best. So do not worry about your race, your ethnicity. Just do your best, and what will happen will happen. There's nothing more that you can do. So, wrapping it up, thank you for watching. If you're a student out there, just do what you got to do, and don't worry about all the stuff that's spinning around in the world right now. Just concentrate on getting the best grades and being the best student and athlete that you can. And that's all I got. So, hope you get what you want. Bye now.